Hello and welcome to this training module on working with OneDrive storage. We will be looking at OneDrive storage in two places. We will be looking at it in OneDrive Online, which is the screen that you see here, and we'll also be working with OneDrive off your desktop, primarily around synced files. So first off, this is the home page for OneDrive. One of the most common things that you'll want to do is search, and you can search based on words like business plan. And this search is going to return every document and every folder that contains business plan in the title or in the body of the document, PowerPoint, Excel spreadsheet, etc. So it is actually scanning both the file name as well as the content to return back this list. The more specific you are, the smaller the sort list. So if you know a lot of information about the file, if you populate that in, it will narrow your search results. On the other hand, if you don't know a whole lot about the file other than, maybe it contains the word business plan, this is a good search for you. Another thing that you can do is if you look at home and it was something you recently did and it was a Word document, you can just look at all the recent Word documents, or you can look at all the Excel documents, PowerPoints or PDFs, things like that. Let's go ahead and do that search for business plan again. And you can hit the All Files button and just say, I want to look at my files, or I want to just look at my organization's files. And then it will look at just the files within my OneDrive, or it'll look at the files within SharePoint as well if you do organization-wide. Okay, and we've talked about filtering. The next thing, which we can also do from the home screen, or if we browse into a specific folder like my files here, we can do things like upload files and folders. If you just need to upload a handful of files, you can click on this and select multiple files or just a single file and upload them to your OneDrive online account. If you need to upload an entire folder from your computer to OneDrive, you can do that as well. The only caveat here is you won't be able to filter out files that you may not need. It will upload the entire folder into OneDrive. All right. The next thing that you can do is, let's take a look at this networking folder here. And if I wanted to, I can hit the sync button here, and I will say open Microsoft OneDrive. And essentially what that will do is it will add that folder to be synced within, let me close this box and let me bring up this box. And here's the networking folder that I am syncing. Now we can talk about the different icons that you have with syncing files to your PC. As you can see here, I'm saving disk space on my computer. I've got the folder list, however, and the file list, but these cloud icons mean that there's not a local copy of that file on my PC. So to open it off my PC, I actually do need an internet connection so that I can download the file to my PC. So if you see the cloud icon, that means this file only exists in the cloud. And for me to be able to open it, I have to have an internet connection in order to download it. Now, if I come up here and I'll look at a SharePoint file that I'm syncing, for instance, and we'll go in here and networking. And actually from here we can kind of see some other icons. This green checkbox means that this folder exists both in the cloud and on my PC, and they're both up to date. The third icon that you might see is going to be when you create a file off your PC and you save it to your OneDrive folder. It'll have a green circle with some arrows on it, and that basically means that it is syncing with the cloud for Microsoft. All right, and that's pretty much how you work with storage in Microsoft OneDrive. Thank you for your time today.